In this problem, we are trying to actually evaluate a function. Now, what is a function, you might ask? A function is a way to evaluate an input to an output. The classical function notation is this little f with an x symbol. We say f of x. The input, in this case the x, and the output, which we will do some mathematics to the x. In this case, we will multiply x by 3, and then we will add 5. Let's go ahead and just write out the f of x, but I'm going to leave the x out for a minute. I'm going to go ahead and write the entire equation 3 times, instead of putting x, I'm going to leave it blank for a minute, and then plus 5. So the input we want to put in for x, in this case, is 0. 0 in for x. So let's evaluate that. So 3 times 0 is, of course, 0. And we will still add 5. We now have an answer of 0 plus 5 is 5, and our output is 5. So when the input is 0, our output is 5. Now let's go ahead and try to solve the same thing with an input of 1. So I'll put 1 in for x. In this case, 3 times 1 is 3. And we'll continue to add the 5. And in this case, then, our answer would be 3 plus 5, which is 8. And we can put 8 into the table. So our input is 1, and our output is 8. Now for the third row, we want to put in an input of 2. Now things will start to look a little different, because now we have 3 times 2, which in this case will give us 6. And we'll continue to add the 5. Our answer is 6 plus 5, which of course gives us 11. And that is the answer for the third row in the table. And finally, the last row asks for an input of 3. So we'll put 3 in for x, so f of x, in this case f of 3. 3 goes in for the x on the other side. 3 times 3 is 9. We'll add the 5. And 9 plus 5 is 14. 14 is the last answer. This is how we evaluate a function in a table.